breathing. If you feel the light of life rising in the spine, glowing in the mind, say we, say we are one with the sun, the sun, the sun. Say we, say we, say we, say we, say we are one with the sun. If you feel the light of light glowing in the mind, burning in the spine with the light, say we are one with the sun, the sun, the sun. Say we are one with the sun, the sun, the sun. I'm the one. Ramba bamba, ram kadamda, chadam da dum da, room doom, doom doom, doom doom, doom doom, rat tat 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 tat. Say we, say we, say we are one with the sun, the sun, the sun. I belong to the sun, the sun, the sun. If you feel the light of light burning in your spine, rising to the mind, going with the light. Say we, say we, say we are one with the sun, the sun, the sun. Just a little charge up before we get started, right? Hope everybody's feeling good. I feel pretty good today. After all this rain and storm and having more time to focus within. It's been great. I've learned a couple of things through the storm and a couple of valuable, foods that stay in season all year long, like the coconut, and the many benefits of how it helped the indigenous, when they was traveling through these storms from island to island. Even though they're not vegan here, they was like, back then we didn't rely on meat, we relied on the coconut bread, coconut oil, coconut rice, coconut everything. And so, it's been beautiful as I've been using the coconut as a form of fasting because of the storm, and I couldn't get to too much else. But this live, I want to speak on the human body, and what made me actually tap in about this was the video I showed yesterday on Friday Guru, and he was saying like, it doesn't take much to bring balance to this body, but to truly understand what it is, what it can do for you, the universe within it, the micro orbit, the yin and yang, the negative and positive, the masculine and feminine channels, the chakras, and to fully tap into this device and all the programs that's been uploaded onto it, that takes a whole bunch of time and attention. And, through my experience here, and this is why I'm so grateful for Honduras, because, I haven't really been able to show all of the great benefits of Honduras, because when you're actually out in the ocean, when you're actually out in the field, the energy of the planet don't even allow me to stay on the phone. It's always chopping it up. It's always turning my phone off. Phone always dying. It's always something. You see? And for me, I've experienced exactly what he's talking about, because I've experienced many times with my body self-organized, self-intelligently moving on its own. And this is what gave me the Tai Chi and the martial arts. It's just that I was able to keep up with this self-intelligence through learning the disciplines that it was doing when I was under these trances. You see what I'm saying? And so, it really resonated. Like, we really don't understand the power of the human body. And even when we do understand it, we don't know how far and unbelievable and unimaginable, the things that lie, the data, the programs, the energy, the frequencies, the vibrations that were uploaded from source unto the human temple. We don't understand the power of the human body and what lies into it. And to truly tap into it. It takes the lifestyle of those monks where you live in a lifestyle of every day working to access more of the DNA, the data, the programs that lie within you that were stored into you, into your memory banks, into your cells by source consciousness. I hope I broke that down well enough for everyone to understand. If I didn't, oh well. I can only do so much. I'm gonna let this motorcycle pass. And of course, as I walk, I never know how good my live is showing. I might tap out here in a second because this is how it goes as I'm walking towards my fields, as I'm walking towards, part of the work I do here, and part of the gathering and the collection and the touching of nature and the breathing right from the plants, and, part of the harmony and the reconnection that I do, going to gather my mushrooms and things that help me with my breath work, my yoga, my martial arts, the arts of the mind, body, heart, and soul in harmony, moving in a flow, beyond itself. And it takes you being aligned. And, somebody was on my post, a lot of people get on my post and sometimes, like to challenge my mind. And he was saying, he was talking about the shadow of death was a place within you, I'm like, talking to me, you should know I know that. But, you don't understand that you're always within yourself. No matter where you are in nature, you're within yourself. So you got to choose where within you're going to be, Just like within yourself, you have an asshole, you have a heart. You don't want to be in the asshole of nature. You want to be somewhere in the heart where things are, where the fresh soil is, where everything is blooming, where it's more biodiversity of animals, plants. The ocean, the river, where all of the things are, where everything is coming in harmony. It's a volcano near me. There's a coral reef near me. There's a cloud forest in the back of me. There's an ocean. You want all of the elements. You want everything. It lets you know that you're home. Lets you know that everything. When we know that we are source consciousness and that you are the all, then all of the energies, all of the vibrations, the mountain, the mound, the land, the sand, the ground, everything that was meant for you to grow and to nourish yourself and to expand yourself and to access more of the data and the consciousness within you, it should be around you. If not, then enjoy your your spaceless space wherever that space is. Wherever space, matter, and time. Matter is any energy, frequency, and vibration that takes up space. That includes soul, mind, body, and all. Time is the infinite continuum of all there is. And space is that infinite canvas for it to express itself. And so no matter where you are, in that space, that energy, that's what you will cultivate. And if you find cultivating the data, the energy, the frequency, if you feel like you're accessing all of, this is where this is what people got to be honest with themselves. Like, I can live anywhere and access. If you feel like you're accessing all of the talents, all of the data, all of the skills, all of the self-organization, all of the abilities, all of the supernatural things that lie on top of the natural things within you, then yeah, you're fine where you're at. If that's true. If it's not true, then, you got to decide what you want. And and that's what it's about. My lifestyle is that I want to be able to express and show the world, the best version, and being that the world is me. And this is what people don't realize. Like, you don't do it for the world. It depends on the level of consciousness. When you fully realize that everyone is you, then even when you're doing it for yourself, you're still doing it for the world. Because everyone sees you. And they see you through yourself and yourself through them. And so, I'm being the best version of myself for myself, and to show the world how much data, how much information, how much magic lies inside the human body. We don't realize that, when you open your eyes, anything you see that's magical outside of yourself, it's 10 times that within yourself, Because it's magic, that's the outer layer of the one onion, which means that as you go deeper inside, it's more magic. So anything you see magical on TV, anything you see magical and real experience in life, like out here in Honduras, I have experienced. I could not give away this experience. People, my family, people, they ready for me to return, and it's like, when will you return, Goku? The world ain't ended yet. Well, the world ends every day if you're growing and you're rebirthing yourself. Because that world of consciousness, the world of consciousness that I left behind, and I ascended to a new consciousness, that's a rebirth of a new world, because I am a world. Each cell is a world. Each cell is a universe. So as each cell is regenerated and rebirthed and gets more self-organized and gets more aligned in nature, You are a new world, and this is what they mean when they say the end of the world, the end of that state of consciousness within you. So anytime you end a state of consciousness and grow anew and accept anew and expand your consciousness, you see, it's a new world available to you because you're more consciously aware to witness, to experience, and to absorb and assimilate that world. Out here in Honduras, I'm not going to lie to you. It's just magical. Like I was telling somebody else, I seen a bird flying through the sky like a frisbee, not flapping his wings. I seen a fish disappear right in front of my eyes. Somebody else seen it too. It was like, it might just be one of his abilities. It might be like a translucent fish that can turn on and off or whatever, but it was just right there and it just disappeared. After it got done raining, a rainbow revealed like a pyramid that looked holographic, and I wasn't the only one that seen it. And it disappeared. It's like the sun. It's like on the movies, like the sun and the moonlight can reveal other dimensions that are on the same, on the same space and the same on Earth, but you have to be at the frequency. You see, and so I believe my eyes now are at the frequency to start seeing some of these things, but my body is not at the frequency to enter these places. You see? This is what I mean. The Earth is an infinite dimension. Like, you don't have to go anywhere else. You just have to raise your vibration and, more Earth, more hearth, more heart, more of life becomes available to you. Just like I was talking to somebody, and I said this before my live, like if you was just to get one upgraded ability, if you was just to, like a caterpillar, you was just to wake up one day and you went through a transformation and you had some translucent wings like a dragonfly, and you could fly across nature. Your whole world of reality on the same earth, it transforms. You see, what's available to you, what you can do, how you can live, your whole reality transforms just with the wings alone. We're not even talking about anything past that. We ain't talking about walking through walls, disappearing to another dimension. You see, just with an upgrade of just with cocooning into wings, or just receiving enough vibration from the sun, of just the evolution of the shift of the planet, and everybody just all of a sudden got dragon wings. Translucent light wings like a dragonfly where you can just fly around. The world changes. The mountains you can enter, the realms you can enter, the dimensions of Earth you can enter, you see. Or if you could start breathing underwater with no problem, you see, and you was able to defend yourself from any, life forms underwater, and you was able to travel underwater. You see, the ocean, the whole universe of the ocean becomes available to you. So it's more, you see, we don't understand how much is really available in the one reality and the one realm, expressing and expanding eternally through all. So if you want to see the magic of life, and the magic of the universe and the magic within yourself, I'm not going to lie to you. That's a different type of work. It does take work. It does take time. You're not going to be able to, to divide yourself into this event, to that job, and to this friend, you see, and then to following this lifestyle, and then trying to mix it with discipline. That's not going to happen. You see? You got to truly be submitted and understand that it's a cycling and seasoning of the energies of life that have to flow through you, and they have to expand through you, and you have to grow, and you have to stay submitted like a tree, and not just be like, oh, I don't see no fruit yet, so I'm going to stop sitting out here in nature and absorbing. You see, like, no, you see, you're going to be ready for the world like myself. I'll be ready for the world. I'll be ready for going everywhere I want to go whenever the fruit is fucking right. You see, it just takes time. And I feel great, you see. I see more of my talents, more of my mind everybody can see the more consciousness, more of my mind, my skills, my body, everything is more in harmony, has expressed itself, you see, through that yin and yang, through that chaos and order, balancing itself. And this is why sometimes it can look crazy. It's just what it is. Like, it has to balance itself. You see, you're absorbing the energies of life, and the energies of life is, lava, hurricane, blizzard, sunshine, and, calm days too. But, you got to realize that the energy, when you're absorbing the energies of life, it's all of it. And it's trying to transform and evolve you. And this is why they locked, I can see this is why they put us in crazy houses and locked us up when we start having spiritual experiences and going under spiritual trances. This is why they put us in mental places and locking us up, because they couldn't believe some of the things that we've seen and experienced and we were saying that we could do. And, because, like I said, I've experienced the best, some of the best version of myself in that current now, because it continues to expand. The new best version expands too. So I've seen and experienced myself many times, and tapped in. And sometimes, it's just about holding the frequency longer and longer. And you see, and now it's like like my martial arts is a certain skill that I have that's not going anywhere, and there's certain things that I experienced that I can't keep up with yet. You see, it's like when I'm really focused on my meditation, I'm fasting, I'm able to trance in, I get in the ocean, and I'm able to just completely let everything go and let her take over. You see, my I swear it's like when I can become. I see myself like as one of the best masters in the world, but to hold that frequency takes a minute because it's different. It's not like I'm going to an instructor every day and doing it. It's like you're letting life flow through you. You're letting the DNA wake up, and it takes time. It's waking up. Each cell is waking up, and you get to experience it. But all of the cells, you see, you being made up of billions of atoms and cells and energies within you, it takes a good, like you the most high-tech, the most advanced system, the most advanced computer that has expressed itself known to us. You see? So, I'm going to go ahead and carry on with my day. I just want to share what was on my mind, my experience, my little tune at the beginning. I hope everyone is rising within themselves. I hope you continue to grow and expand where you are and grow at your pace. I also realize, it's not, the race is with yourself. You see how fast or slow you want to go to gain. Like the elder was telling me, she's like, you're in here for eternity. You just got to decide how much of you want now. So it's not like you have to that's why it's called a spiritual journey. It's about you have to decide how much of you, how much vitality, how much health, how much mind, how much body, how much soul do you want to express itself in the now. If you're okay with the expression in the now, then you just enjoy. You enjoy the flow for the now. You enjoy the ride. You enjoy the calm. You enjoy the comfort for the now. And then when you're ready to expand, just know it's time to get to work. So love yourself completely at all times. It's Goku Aries Ryu, and I'm out. Oh yeah, and as always, I appreciate those who support and help me sustain myself and continue on my spiritual journey out here, because it's definitely challenging. It definitely takes support of other people's dollars and believing in you and believing in the things that you're learning in your field experience and accepting your consciousness as truth, you see. So, I appreciate you all and those who tune into those who share my information and those who support my energy in all ways. I truly appreciate you all. Love you all and love yourself. And now I'm off.